The air crackled with anticipation. It was election season at Redwood University. Flyers plastered every surface, students huddled, whispering. The future of their academic world hung in the balance. Aryan, the epitome of legacy and tradition, smirked at his own posters. His family name adorned buildings across campus. He was Redwood royalty. Winning was his birthright. Across campus, Samar rallied the students. A firebrand for change, he promised to shatter the status quo. His words, laced with charisma, ignited a passion for something different. A new era. The campus, once a place of learning, was now a battleground. 2 candidates, 2 visions, 1 coveted position: student body president. Aryan, with practiced ease, charmed potential voters. He promised to uphold Redwood's legacy, more funding for elite programs, exclusive networking opportunities. His campaign ran on privilege and exclusivity. Samar, a whirlwind of energy, spoke of inclusivity and transparency. He promised to amplify marginalized voices, to fight for affordable education. His campaign resonated with the students tired of the old ways. Both candidates understood the power of image. Social media became their battleground. Carefully curated narratives painted them as heroes, their opponents as villains. Beneath the polished veneer of Aryan's campaign lurked whispers. Rumors of intimidation tactics, of pressure on student organizations to endorse him. His perfect facade was cracking. Samar, despite his message of unity, played his own games. Fabricated stories of Aryan's elitism spread like wildfire online. The truth was a casualty in his pursuit of power. The candidates' true faces remained hidden. They were masters of manipulation, skilled at bending perceptions to their will, but how long could they keep up the act? The pressure of the election intensified. Cracks appeared in Aryan's composure. His temper flared, his words laced with desperation. The golden boy was losing his shine. Samar, fueled by ambition, pushed his team relentlessly. His idealism waned, replaced by a ruthless pursuit of victory. The people's champion was turning into the very thing he claimed to fight against. The students, bombarded with conflicting narratives, felt increasingly disillusioned. Who could they trust when both candidates seemed more interested in power than service? Section 5. The Whistleblower. An email landed in the inboxes of every Redwood student. The sender, anonymous, the subject, the truth about your candidates. The whistleblower, claiming to be a member of Aryan's inner circle, exposed his hypocrisy. Evidence of academic dishonesty, of using family connections for personal gain. The revelations sent shockwaves through the campus. But the whistleblower didn't stop there. Samar's fabricated stories, his manipulation of the student body, all laid bare. The champion of change had feet of clay. The campus erupted in chaos. The carefully constructed narratives crumbled. Students, once passionate supporters, felt betrayed. The election had become a spectacle. The much-anticipated debate arrived. The tension in the auditorium was palpable. Aryan, his face pale and drawn, denied the allegations. His words, once confident, now rang hollow. Samar, eyes darting nervously, tried to justify his actions. He spoke of fighting fire with fire, of the ends justifying the means. His charisma couldn't mask the desperation in his voice. Then a lone voice cut through the tension. A student, their voice trembling with anger and disappointment, challenged both candidates. Are these the leaders we need? Ones who lie, cheat, and manipulate their way to the top? The student's question hung heavy in the air. It was a wake-up call for everyone in the room. The election wasn't about Aryan or Samar anymore. It was about the system that allowed such behavior to flourish. A wave of realization swept through the student body. They had been so caught up in the candidates' charisma, their promises, that they had failed to see the bigger picture. They had allowed themselves to be manipulated. The debate descended into chaos. Students walked out, their faces etched with disgust. The election, once a symbol of hope, now represented everything wrong with their university. In the aftermath of the debate, a different kind of energy surged through Redwood. Students gathered not in support of a candidate, but in pursuit of a solution. They formed committees, demanding transparency from the student government. They organized workshops, educating themselves on ethical leadership and responsible campaigning. The focus shifted from individual ambition to collective action. The students, disillusioned by the broken system, were determined to build a better one. Election day arrived, but it was different this time. The ballot boxes remained largely empty. The students of Redwood had made their choice. They rejected both Aryan and Samar. Instead, they voted for a complete overhaul of the student government. They demanded a transparent council system with checks and balances where power rested with the student body, not a single individual. The Redwood experiment sent shockwaves across the academic world. It was a testament to the power of informed choice, a resounding declaration that true democracy thrived on critical thinking and accountability, not charisma and manipulation.